Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video and welcome back to another Fallout 76 talk video. In today's video, I want to talk about, does Fallout 76 have enough content? And what I mean by this, and please do not get this confused with me saying, does Fallout 76 need more content? Fallout 76, and I've said this multiple times in my past videos, definitely needs more content and it needs to constantly be updated for the game to survive. We have already heard confirmed from Bethesda Game Studios themselves that Fallout 76 would be updated with free DLC and updates for years to come. And I have no doubt in my mind that those things are on the way and they'll be released when they're released. Many of us probably also already know that Fallout 76 is going to get some new content in March. We're going to get that PvP survival mode, and not only are we going to get the new PvP survival mode, but we'll get some player versus enemy stuff as well. So new content will be added to the game in general starting in March. And I'm pretty sure they'll continue to update and add more content after March as well, probably maybe every month or every couple of months, depending on, how often we see content. I really don't know, because we really don't have a time frame to compare anything to at the moment. But I'm assuming we're going to see new content every month and every couple of months, past March, if you will. So with that being said, Fallout 76, like I said, definitely needs more content at this current moment in time. What I want to talk about in this video is, does Fallout 76, the base game alone, have enough content? The reason I'm talking about this is because I've seen a lot of people say that Fallout 76 doesn't have enough content. And I'm not sure if my gameplay experience is just different than everyone else's, because oftentimes it seems that way. But I have over 500 hours inside Fallout 76, and in fact, I'm approaching 600 hours of content inside Fallout 76, and although I feel like I've kind of hit a wall, 600 hours is still plenty of content. Most single-player games last me maybe 20 hours, 30 hours, 40 hours, 60 hours, 80 hours, 100 hours, but Fallout 76 lasted me 600 hours, 10 times more than other video games usually last me. So in my opinion, yes, it does have a lot of content, but let me explain to you how I played the game, and maybe you guys had a different experience. So I started off like everybody else. I left the vault. After I left the vault, I began to explore. I explored each and every single location about 3 or 4 times. The reason I did this was, 1, because I was making guides a lot, and 2, I didn't want to miss anything. I wanted to know where everything spawned, whether that be, a weapon, armor, blueprints for weapons and armor, weapon mods, power armor, fusion cores, bobbleheads, bottle caps. I pretty much wanted to know where everything was at, which is why I looted each and every single location multiple times. Now, I picture many of you out there can already predict that if you explore each and every single location multiple times, it's going to take quite a while. Some locations took 5 minutes to explore because they were really small. Some locations took an hour to explore because they were really big. Times vary depending on locations. But there's hundreds of locations inside Fallout 76, and it took me probably the longest amount of time, I'll put it to you this way, most of the time I was playing the game, most of that time was spent exploring, looting each and every single location multiple times, just trying to find everything that there was in the game. And still, even till this moment, I'm stumbling across new little tiny things out in the world, whether it be like a body, or some type of little tree house, or some little shack, or maybe just a weapon propped up against a tree trunk, or something in underneath the house. I'm still finding stuff inside Fallout 76, and most of my time was spent exploring. That probably took the hugest amount of time. Fallout 76 is definitely way bigger than Skyrim, way bigger than Fallout 4, and definitely bigger than Fallout 3. So most of my time for 76 was just spent exploring. I don't know how many hours it took exactly, but after I finished exploring, I immediately moved into base building. The reason I moved into base building is because at this current moment in time, even though I explored the whole map, I did not do any of the main quest, none of the side quests, and none of the public events. It's not because I didn't want to or because they didn't interest me. It's just that I wanted to explore everything first, because that's how I usually play a Bethesda Game Studios game, whether that be Skyrim, Fallout 4, Fallout 3. I would explore all the locations first. That's just how I play. Now, after I explored, I moved into, base building. Base building took me quite a bit because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I was like, oh, I want my base here. No, I want my base here, 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 here. I tried like 30 different locations, and then I eventually found the perfect one near Camden Park. There was water there. There was a resource deposit there. I had place to put my food. I had place to get water purifiers, put them down. I found the perfect location for my base, and then came crafting the actual base itself, which took multiple hours, deconstructing it, reconstructing it, deconstructing it, reconstructing it. Oh no, I want this here, I want this here, no, this looks better here, 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 here. And it took me a really long time to find the perfect layout. Like I said earlier, I don't know how many hours it took me to do this, but it did take me quite a while to, put everything the way I wanted to put it in my base. After the base building, then I moved into the side quest, the main quest, the public events, and stuff like that. It didn't take me long to complete all of these, believe it or not. And the one reason it didn't take me long to complete all of these is because I already had all the locations unlocked, and I could simply fast travel. Sometimes I would run out of caps and I would have to walk, and it would take quite a long time. Or I would sell something real quick and then fast travel. Sometimes I would run out of caps and stuff to sell just because I'm a bit of a hoarder and I don't want to sell anything, and then I'd have to walk across the map back and forth. So the main quest really didn't take me that long. The side quests, public events, I don't know how long that lasted me, but it lasted me less than base building, and it lasted me way less than exploring the map. But even with all that, even with the quests, side quests and stuff being short, and yes, I do think there needs to be more content in game. And like I said, Bethesda said that they're going to update and bring free content for years to come. I think that there's a lot of content overall. Between the exploration of the map, between base building and the public events, side quest, and main quest, that's a lot of content. I mean, this game lasted me 10 times longer than other games I play that I buy for $60, I bought Resident Evil 2, that game's I'm still playing it, but, I'm kind of almost done with it, and I don't even have, like 40 hours, 60 hours in it yet, or 100 hours, nowhere near the amount of time I have inside Fallout 76. So Fallout 76 has plenty of content, in my opinion. You just have to know where to look. And then when you play with your friends, that adds more content, because then you're just having a good time at that point, exploring this world with your friends, doing quests, and then, starting new characters adds even more content because I want to do it all over again. And I think I started about 2 more characters and did the same thing with those as well. So that's how I kind of hit about, my 500 or 600 hours inside the Fallout 76 world. Like I said, closer to 600. But that's how I made Fallout 76 last me a really long time. I still feel like there is more to do, but at this point, it kind of gets repetitive and it does get kind of dried out, but I could still play it if I wanted to. At this moment in time, Fallout 76 definitely needs more content to stay alive. In March, they're adding that new survival mode as well as the PvE mode, and I can't wait to see what that, has in it. But does Fallout 76 have enough content? In my opinion, yeah, it does. You just got to know where to look. There's plenty of content out there, like I said, between the exploration, between the base building, the events, side quests, not to mention finding the holotapes and terminals, which adds even more time to the game. There's plenty of content in the game. You just honestly have to know where to look. If you're looking for story and pure story, Fallout 76 probably isn't the game for you, because it doesn't have a whole lot of that. What it has is good, in my opinion. It's just not great. And obviously the game needs more, but like I said, this video is not about does it need more content, it's about does it have enough. In my opinion, yes it does. Anyways, love you all, hope to see you guys back here in the next one. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Did you guys get enough playtime out of Fallout 76? I definitely think I got my $60 worth, but let me know what you guys think. Did you get your $60 worth? Anyways, love you all, see you in the next one. Leave it down in the comment section down below, but until next time, remember, stay freaky, and bye bye everybody. Thank you for watching. And like I said, I'll see you next time.